Are you in a position where the development has taken up all of your resources, energy, and time? Now the app is published, but no one downloads it because the marketing plan is not there? Or I'm going to show you exactly how I took apps like this to get results like these. In this video, I'm going to give you a step-by-step guide on how I first do the market research, figure exactly out who the competitors are, what type of copy they use, what type of videos they run, and which platforms. Afterwards, we're going to do an atomic breakdown of the copy to figure out exactly what type of angles work for your competitors, how you can implement this data into your market. After we have collected the data, I'm going to give you a very brief overview of how you can now get the content created, edited, and published. Everything starts with market research. You can start from ground zero and try to invent the wheel new, but this is personally not what we do. We go ahead and collect all the data and information that is publicly available. Big apps like Headspace, Duolingo, and so on spend millions of dollars into getting the copy that converts the best. But what does this mean for me? This means that the data is publicly available. You just need to look for it and then utilize it for your advantage. The first tool that I would recommend you is Foreplay. Foreplay is a really great tool when it comes to spying on your competitors across each and every. So you can check out platforms such as Facebook, Instagram, TikTok ads, and even TikTok organic. This gives you a very nice collection of the multiple data sources there. Inside of Foreplay, what you should do is look for the keywords that you want to be found. Try to imagine your ideal user is looking for you. What would they search? Put exactly these keywords in. Inside of Foreplay, you're going to be able to search for keywords as well as brand names. You should start by putting in the keywords that you want to be found in order to find your competitors. When you're just starting out the market research, I would leave it as broad as possible, so you're going to have a very big overview. Also, one thing that I really recommend you is not to just stay in your own lane. You maybe developed a mobile app that helps people to establish a better life through meditation. Just because you have a mobile app, it does not mean that you only should look for other mobile apps. Look for personal coaches, look for info product, look for maybe even physical products, because the pain points that they are solving are the same as your mobile. So really keep an open mind when doing the market research. Collect all of the angles that your competitors use besides only mobile apps. After you have used Foreplay to get the understanding of the market and who your competitors in the industry are, you should go ahead and further inspect them on the Facebook ads library, or let's say on the Meta ad library, as well as the TikTok ad library. Here you're going to see a list of all their creatives. So now that you have collected a list of your competitors, go ahead and go more niche in terms of Meta and TikTok. Look for the creatives that look for you the most appealing and have the highest indicators that they are performing. Inside of the TikTok ad library, you will be able to see when they are published, when they stop running the ads, how many views. Views are a very nice indicator of them being successful, because the chance that one of your competitors scaled an app into millions of views without making revenue is almost likely zero. What you want to do next is to break it down into an atomic structure. You're going to be able to see the targeting that they did, the age group, and the reach, as well as the duration where the ad ran. Afterwards, you need to start to segment the ad into what kind of parts they use. Mostly it starts with a scroll stopper and a strong hook. Afterwards, there is some kind of value. This value can be addressing the pain points. That value can be a sketch. This value can be public interview. What type of video is exactly being produced? Break it down into multiple parts. Then take note what is used in the end. 99% of the time it's a call to action, but even inside of the realm of call to actions, there are multiple options. The animation, is it a simple talking head video? Is it maybe an animation with a green screen of a talking head video? Really get the understanding of what's happening here. Then make notes on what are they using. Is it B-roll? Is it UGC content? Is it purely animation? Is it public interviews? Like, get an understanding of the content type. Now that you have broken down the creative in single steps, go ahead and transcribe the full video and dissect it into different parts. You want to have a clear understanding what was the hook that they used. Afterwards, you're going to segment it in the second part, which is the value of the video. The last step is the call to action. You want to figure out exactly what did they use in the end of the video to convert views into downloads. Now that you have segmented the ads in these three parts, which is the hook, the value, and the action, you are going to be able to further dissect the copy. Normally, it's something along the line, I have been struggling with pain point, but now I have found solution. You need to break it down into parts where you're going to be able to see exactly how the content is structured, so it's going to be reproducible. Now that you've broken the copy on an atomic level, you're going to be able to write new copy and gain inspiration without stealing their copy. Because it's really important. You really don't want to steal copy. You should have respect for your competitors and not blindly steal, and rather take inspiration from the market. So again, please don't copy it one for one, but get the understanding of what they are doing, give it a creative twist and make something even better. Because the key to a creative that works and converts is a unique positioning on an existing problem. The last step in terms of copywriting is to take the structure that you have created and fill in your exactly needs. It's even possible to take advantage out of different audiences than your product is in. So again, maybe let's say you have a fitness app, but a meditation app or even a dog training app had really nice copy that you found in the market research. You're going to be able, since you broke it down into an atomic level, to utilize their creative direction for your problem. The more ads you collect over time, the better your understanding will be. And at a certain point, the copywriting for media buying creatives is going to come very naturally. It's almost like an intuition that comes out of you when starting to write copy based on the homework that you have done in the past. Now that we have created the copy, I'm going to show you how you're going to be able to edit the videos. There are many ways on where you can source UGC content. The most easy, efficient, and fast way is if you record it yourself. In case you don't want to go public and you prefer to be the face behind the app and not in the advertisement, you can hire a UGC creator, or you can utilize the power of AI to create this UGC video. It's very important to utilize UGC as a foundation for your content, because people trust people, and seeing a face is going to drastically increase the conversion of your ad. I'm going to make another video if the request is there, where I can break down the exact process of how to source UGC content creator or how to utilize the power of AI to create UGC. In case that is something you're interested in, feel free to comment down below. Now that I'm anyways plugging myself, also feel free to subscribe, because this really helps the channel, and give it a like. It's important that you have done your homework and you have broken down the video of your competitors in different parts, because now you have an understanding of what they've been using. You know what the duration of clips is and how frequent they change from one to another and how often they change from the different content types. I really highly recommend you to not make the scenes longer than 3 seconds. We see the best performance in 1 to 3 second clips. One of the most important things is going to be the hook. In the hook, I recommend you to have a mix out of a scroll stopper in the background that addresses the problem that you have, combined with a green screen video of the UGC creator speaking about the exact problem that you are facing. Say you are a fitness app. Put some B-roll clips that you find in the internet or that you have recorded yourself that are really eye-opening. It can be gym fails, it can be extraordinary results. It needs to be something that interrupts the pattern of your user. When you have, for example, a dog training app, show videos of how a dog destroyed the house or how it's misbehaving in a very ordinary way. You really need to interrupt the pattern of the user to catch the attention in the first second. Another advice I do is to put the effect in terms of the animation in the very first millisecond, as well as a sound effect to further interrupt the pattern. Now, when it comes to the hooks, you're going to be able to structure the hooks in a way where they are reproducible in the future. Because when you structure your video in this 3-part segment, it's going to be able to multiply very hard. Just for the sake of the example, when you have 30 hooks that are adjustable with 30 different call to actions, this gives you the variation of 20,000 possible ads that you can test. You're not gonna need to do the testing of 20,000 different apps, but theoretically you could. You're gonna be able to see which values have the best retentions, and you're gonna be able to see which call to actions have the highest click-through rate. So you don't need to test all 27,000 variables. So when it comes to the value of the video, I really highly recommend you to also work with B-roll as well as footage of your app, because in the video you will already build awareness for your app. Users just gonna convert better when they are familiar with the product that they see. When you show your app in the creative combined with B-roll and the UGC talking head content, ideally in green screen, the user is not going to be so shy about the app, because at least they saw it one time before. But again, it's about testing. Maybe it's a green screen combination with a screenshot of App Store. Maybe it's going to be completely animation. Maybe it's going to be B-roll combined with the talking head content. Maybe it's going to be brief onboarding funnel overview, because also what a lot of apps do is inside of their call to action, they show brief onboarding. Let's say, for example, alcohol tracking app, and in their ads, you're going to see a lot of times that they are actually not promoting the ad. They are rather promoting the onboarded funnel in terms of a quiz where you can find out you're alcoholic or not. This gives also the user a new incentive of downloading the app. It's not only to solve the pain point they have, it's also about figuring out if the pain point is even hard enough for them to pursue on solving it. market. And once a user is in your onboarding funnel, the conversion rate is going to be hopefully pretty high if you have set it up correctly. I hope you now get a little bit of a better understanding of how you can create content that converts on scale. I would love to break down exactly how I run campaigns and test creatives on scale, but the video is just not going to be long enough to do so. In case you care about how to scale profitable, please feel free to drop a comment down below so I can answer all the questions. You're also going to be able to see a link, book a call with me, though I would love to connect with more people from the space. If you have a mobile app doing between $3,000 and $10,000 per month, just utilizing the power of ASO, you will be shocked what we can do with a little bit of ad spend per month, because you have already product market fit because people like your product. Now imagine we take the reach that you have and put it on steroids and 100x the amount of people they see it, like 600% of AAR growth, just because the product had product market fit. And now multiplying it with mobile ads is like throwing gasoline in a fire. So when you want to throw gasoline in a fire in terms of user acquisition and millions of people seeing your app, book a call down below. Thanks for watching and see you next time.